We'd worked on quite a few management training programs, and I never really come across a program that really worked for us. And I was looking for something different. How could we do a training program that was different? How could we do a training program that was really going to help us develop and move forward? And after speaking to a few people and doing a lot of investigation, Ben was recommended, and the boat program was recommended to me. So I obviously got in contact, and we then started on our journey. It's actually funny enough, the journey we went on is actually different than I thought it would be. So I expected somebody to come in and say, this is how you do it, this is what you need to be doing, this is how you need to work, this is your structure. And what I was surprised at was how sort of flexible the boat program is. And I think the biggest difference on the boat program was focused on performance. The interesting thing, once we started to talk performance, that was when I realised that the boat program was for better bathrooms. What we've learnt in the program is to communicate and talk performance, and we've learnt a lot of skills, communication, feedback, challenging each other, working with each other. And it was just the biggest thing that I really took once we started to work together was the language. Yeah. There's definitely a language used in a performance team that is different to just being used in a standard management team.
Yeah.
And I think once you start to talk with clarity, and you start to talk, with what's blocking your business, what's driving your business, and simplifying things, the sort of magic for me started to happen. Well, we've grown massively in a couple of years. We've gone from 250 staff to over 500 staff, so we've doubled the staff. We've grown from 40 million turnover to heading towards 80, and we're expecting to be at 100 next year. So some of the benefits, we've become more efficient, which has given us more money to grow the business. And I think the biggest thing it's given is sort of a clear and transparent way of communicating, and therefore the management team is far more relaxed. I'd actually say they're driving harder, but in a more relaxed way. We're really about working smart, working on performance, and pushing at the right time. And I really believe that the overall management structure is the best it's been, and I really do believe it's down to talking performance that's changed that for us. I'd be asking how quick could we get down to Dorney Lake and get in a rowing boat? Because the second you get in a rowing boat, and sort of an Olympic rowing boat, which is quite dynamic, changes everything. And the first thing I would be doing is getting down there and getting a team of people and working through the process that we worked through down there with the blockers and drivers, and coming up with their own crazy goal. That's where I would start. Because I really believe you have to do that and experience. It was just an eye-opening experience, so I would be saying, can you book us in at Dorney fast?